Oke guys, kita akan teoriin aja Etika Food. Apakah itu benar atau hoax? Coba kita lihat. Pertama-tama kalian butuhnya itu sini. Itu pakai sliding saya kalian. Di situ lawan tuh dan tuh situ baik. Ya ampun, hoax. Stok aja. Juga jelek sih. Aku kasih ke Nubi aja deh. Ada Nubi enggak sih di sini? Mungkin situ ada. Jangan peduli. Aku dengar ada yang gitu guys. Nah udah dikil di scam Nubi scam. Sorry Nubi. Nubi ya kesana ya. Nubi Tori tadi kau mati itu sakit, tapi kita bisa terbang guys. Flame ini bagus loh, tapi kita coba ke situ, ke dealer untuk lihat flame itu uncommon atau rare atau common. Enggak ya, kan flame kan uncommon. Uncommon atau rare? Bukan common, kan banyak buat common itu high. Itu kita akan ke situ. Boom. Sing. Situ tombak api di bagusan Falcon. Tapi bagus ini nih. Mau please. Apa ya tebak apa? Beda dong.
Ada mukanya nih, tapi di YouTube kamu nanti ya. Ini begini ya. Nanti kamu main gini, tapi ini sambil gini. Halo guys, gitu sambil ngobrol.
Oh, kenal.
Oh, gitu.
Iya.
Bukan.
Iya. Three, two, one, and fly! Yay, Mama me! Flying! Cepat, minum, minta. Lah? Let me ambil. Somebody please help me. I'm only a head. Pipa, Sohiu, 3 katana, kaca potong meriam. Oh iya, kita jadi super Nubia. Mana kita jadi? Mana? Nggak mati. Coba. Tapi itu dimakan dulu. Kita di training. Kita training. Easy dong. Tembak. Udah skip. Cepet. Everything. Oh yeah, what the heck, man?
Dapetin.
Oke, cara kita sekarang akan cara
This is where you can find Diamond Boss.
Giving whatever fruit I get to my friend. Let's go. Ooh, diamond's pretty good. My friend told me you don't take any damage when you use diamond fruit. Let's put it to the test. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Hey, do you want this fruit? You can't die when you eat it. Here you go. All right, let's see if it works. He lied! I'm sorry, man. Giving whatever...
When a player reaches over 50 million belly, they become the richest in the world. Or do they? The absolute max amount of money you can have in Blox Fruits is 1 billion belly, which is an unthinkable amount for honest players, but there are players that are using sneaky techniques to make millions of belly per hour. Let's make a deal. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll tell you how to do it. Ready? Some players find enemies or bosses that give a lot of XP, and then farm them using auto-clickers and then putting them on a loop. When a player reaches over 50 million belly, they become the richest in the world. Or do they?
5 things noobs should know in Blox Fruits. When you're level 1 and you don't have a fruit yet, you can actually swim. Swim! Swim, Michael Phelps. Swim! You can even do backstroke. But once you eat a fruit and you go in the water, you would actually die. Tip number 2. If you have a Logia fruit, you are immune to an NPC that is lower level than you. Look at this, monkey. You can't hit me. Ooh, you dead, bro. Not unless they have Haki. Then you're dead. Here's the list of Logia fruits. Subscribe within the 5 seconds and you will roll a legendary fruit. Once you hit level 50, you can get a fruit in the jungle from this Blox Fruits Gacha. Give me something good, Zeolis. Bye. What did I get? I got Flame. Flame is Logia. You better eat this one. I ate it. Number 4. Don't put stats on your gun. Put it on melee, defense, or Blox Fruits. Gun will be useless for you if you are low level. Last but not the least, stop begging. Nobody's gonna give you fruit. 5 things noobs should know.
Alright, and then you're gonna head on back to the first sea. Now pay close attention. As soon as you get to the first sea, a fruit is going to spawn in the game. Where is this fruit? Over here. Alright, we're just gonna follow it.
Did you know that this farming method literally lets you get 5 million belly per hour? These are 10 of the craziest money-making methods in all of Blox Fruits. Okay, so first of all, we got sea beast hunting. And for this, what you want to do is you just want to take a ship, preferably one with a lot of health, and drive it somewhere into the middle of the ocean, far away from islands. Now, you just have to AFK for a bit and wait for the sea beast to spawn. And once that happens, you want to use every single ability, combat style, sword, and gun equipped. And this is because you want to do the maximum amount of damage to the sea beast in the short amount of time as possible. And once you've finished off the sea beast, you should get around 1.5 million belly per sea beast. And if you keep hunting down more and more sea beasts, they should give you more and more money. And if you get 4 sea beasts, that's literally enough to buy a leopard fruit. So the next way to farm money is bounty hunting. So all you have to do is find a wanted poster of somebody that you want to hunt, and you just click on the poster. Then you probably want to have some PvP based fruits, probably like the awakened doe fruit or the leopard fruit. Then you want to find the player that you're hunting and just simply kill them. But remember, this depends on how huge that player's bounty was. And the max bounties that pirates can have in the game is 30 million. So that is a lot of money. Okay, so next up we have raids. Raids are how you awaken your fruits, but you also get a huge amount of money on the side. And the best thing about raids is that you can trade in like the worst fruits in the games to start one, or you can buy them every 2 hours. Overall, depending on how difficult your raid is, it gives you a different amount of money, so it's best to choose one that's more for your skill level. When doing a raid, you should always be using the butter fruit. It makes raids extremely easy to complete compared to other fruits. As long as you have bad fruits to trade in, the money potential is endless. This trick's really simple to use. I'm obviously talking about codes. All you have to do is, or you can buy them every 2 hours. Overall, depending on how difficult your raid is, it gives you a different amount. Simply search up a website of Blox Fruits codes and just enter every single one that you find. Since most of these codes are double XP, you just have to farm, which gives you tougher opponents, which gives you more money. So this next trick is AFK farming. So the way you do this is you simply stand on the spawn point of the enemy and you just stand still, equip the sword or a combat style, and just leave an auto clicker on. And since you're on the spawn point of the enemy, when they respawn, they directly start trying to hit you, but they can't hit you, but you can hit them. So if you leave this on overnight, you should get a huge amount of money when you wake up. This next way is more for new players that don't have the advanced fighting style or combat style required for the other methods. What you do is you just simply walk around the map and collect every single chest that you see. And as soon as you're done farming all the chests, you can just simply server hop and repeat it. A place I do recommend for this is Upper Skylands. So if you break into the pyramid using this entrance, there's a good amount of chests here that give you approximately 7,000 belly. But keep in mind that this is better for only new players to use, and if you're a more experienced player, you should consider following the other tricks. So this next trick is one that I'm pretty sure most of you are already familiar with. I'm talking about server hopping bosses. You know when you're on that one quest and you just have to keep waiting for the boss to respawn, all you have to do is simply server hop. So the way this works is you just click the servers button on the top left and you choose any server that isn't the one that you're in. And once you load into that server, the boss you're looking for should still be there. And this is the best way to maximize the money output from the quest that you do, since obviously the boss quest gives you more than the other quests. So this next trick is for people that have a bit of spare Robux and you don't know what to spend it on. If you want to maximize your money output, obviously the game pass that you want to buy is double money. It pretty much does what it says. It literally gives you double the money you earn from anything that you do. If you get a lot of money, you can spend that money on weapons and combat styles, which in turn helps you get even more money, and it's just a never-ending cycle of money. This next one is one that's gonna help you a lot when it comes to grinding money. So what you're gonna have to do is buy a private server. I know what you're thinking, most of you don't have the Robux to spend on that, but I have a really simple solution for you guys. So if you go onto YouTube and just search up Roblox Bloxfruits private server, you should find a bunch of videos that just have private server links. And basically when you go into these servers, there should be way less people than there are in a normal server. And what this helps you with is that you can do your own quest piece-free without anybody else doing the same quest as you. And this one is one that I'm pretty sure all of you watching are already familiar with. I'm talking about Buddha farming. The Buddha farming method is probably the most generic and one of the best ways to make money in this game. All you have to do is somehow get your hands on the Buddha fruit. You don't need to upgrade it. The only thing that you're using the Buddha for is its transformation. And the reason for this is it lets you hit enemies from a really far distance. And this makes it so the enemies can't hit you, but you can hit them. And this would give you a lot of money. It also lets you level up a lot faster, which in turn gives you more money.
Oke.
Hey guys, this video is mostly made for people that just started Bloxfruits. As you probably heard, Buddha fruit is the best fruit for grinding. Anyway, there is no glitch that will help you get it faster, but if you know what are you doing, your chances are pretty good. In this video I will tell you a few ways that you can get Buddha fruit. Basically, easiest way to get Buddha fruit is to buy it with Robux. It costs 1,650 Robux. It's a bit expensive, so I will tell you 3 other ways to help you get it faster. By the way, if you buy it with Robux, you will have it forever. You can get Buddha fruit by trading with other people, and chances are pretty good to get it that way, but you can't do that on the first sea. Since this is video for beginners, I will tell you how to get it on the first sea, and I will talk about chances of getting it. On the first sea, you can get it from Blox Fruit Dealer when fruit is on stock. This will cost you 1,200,000 Pelly, so make sure to always have that amount. Stock chance for Buddha fruit is 5%. Next, you can get Buddha fruit by talking with Fruit Dealer Cousin. The higher your level, the higher the cost, so it is good to start getting random fruits early from him. You have 6.6% chance to get Buddha fruit from Fruit Dealer Cousin. Last free way to get Buddha fruit is to know every spawn location on the first sea. Many people got the fruit that way. Basically, random fruit will spawn each hour somewhere on the map, and it will despawn after 20 minutes if no one picked it up. In pinned comment, I will post link to a video where you can see all fruit spawn location on the first sea. Also, you have 6.6% chance to find Buddha fruit with this method. Good luck guys, and if this video helped you, drop a like and subscribe.
Aku harus kasih buat Mama mahal. Jadi kita dapat Buddha.
What's the best Blox fruit? Well, it depends what sea you're in. If you're in the first sea, definitely light over magma, and here's why. With the fastest flight in Blox fruits, it's a perfect match for the first sea because you're going to be traveling a lot between islands. It has low mastery and is such an easy fruit to grind with. But let's make a deal. You help me reach 100,000 subscribers by subscribing, and I'll tell you the best fruit in Blox fruits. Ready? Go. If you're in the second sea, you can't go wrong with magma. I mean, grinding sea beasts with magma is so OP because how much damage you can do to a single opponent. What about in the third sea? Buddha, without a doubt, is the best, especially when you awaken Buddha. It's literally a grinder stream, and literally you can do all with it. Grind, PvP, you name it. It's the best Blox fruit.
Apparently there's a secret door somewhere on this magma island that has a really cool weapon. Oh, can I see it? I found it. Living skeleton. Oh, spooky. Hidden sword dealer. Which sword would you like to purchase? The Soul Cane. For 750k purchase. That one was true. I'm a noob when it comes to Blox fruits. And in my previous Blox fruits video, I sailed all across the first sea, but I know I missed some hidden Easter eggs. Like how there's apparently Sanji hiding somewhere on this pirate village island. Oh, wait, how did I not see this the first time we're going in? Dark Step Teacher. Apparently, you can gift your
yourself a permanent devil fruit now. Gift light fruit. Where am I? Oh, store in inventory. I can just store a light fruit in my inventory? What's there? That one's true. There's like a secret hidden area through here that I've never... What? You can break that? Whoa! A chest? Yoink. Yoink, more chests. What? So for this next secret, if I head into this whirlpool and takes me underwater, then I should be able to find a new fighting style? Oh, yep, that's definitely a door. Let me in. Water Kung Fu teacher. Would you like to learn the Water Kung Fu style? Yes, please. Apparently there's a secret door somewhere.
Obama, I found a really cool way to level up in Blox Berries way faster.
Joe, it's called Blox Fruits, you idiot, but I need to level up faster, so this better work.
Okay, Obama, all you have to do is open Google and search Blox Fruits hacks. Then hundreds of pages will pop up and you just have to download them off one of the websites.
Joe, when will you learn that there are no shortcuts to success? Using hacks is going to get you banned from the game.
Dog, quit being such a...
Oke, kita ke Google. Blox fruit. Kedua, Uncle Kak Gizaru. Oke. Coba kita lihat bener atau salah bisa dapat star refund. Kalau ada star refund maksudnya belum. Saya tadi apa ya? Coba aku lihat. Oh ya, apa kalau aku bodoh. Step 2, Uncle Gizaru. Step 2, Uncle Gizaru. Kita lihat. Kocak. Buset, sakit banget. Bikin langsung ospek. Fireballs langsung gede. Burning Blast Flame. Guys, kita ke Oke, bye-bye. Lanjut part 2. Oke. Maksud saya lanjut part 2 atau part 3? Iya, bye. Yes. Bye.